Imagine waking up every single morning with a different face. One day, you're a young man. The next, an old woman. The day after, maybe a teenage boy or even a child. No one recognizes you, not your friends, not even your parents. But inside, you're still the same person. Now imagine falling in love with someone who only sees a different you every day. How would you make them believe it's still you, the same heart, the same soul, inside all those faces? This is the story of the beauty inside 2015, a film that will touch your heart, question your identity, and show you what it really means to love someone beyond appearances. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, your channel name, where we explore some of the world's most beautiful, emotional, and mind-bending movies, all explained in simple storytelling style. If you love emotional dramas and romantic stories that make you think, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And let's begin our journey into the beauty inside 2015. Our story begins with Woo-jin, a kind, gentle man with one impossible secret. Since the age of 18, he wakes up every morning in a different body. Sometimes he's tall, sometimes short, sometimes he's a man, sometimes a woman. He's been Korean, foreign, young, old, even children. No one knows why this happens. It's not magic or a disease, it just is. But no matter what face or body he wakes up in, Woo-jin's soul remains the same. Same memories, same feelings, same gentle heart. He lives alone, keeps his distance from people. Because how can you form relationships when you're someone new every day? He works as a furniture designer, running a small workshop from home. He's talented, creative, and pours his emotions into his craft. Because wood, unlike people, doesn't care what you look like. His only connection to the outside world is his mother. She's the only one who knows his secret. At first, she was terrified, her son coming home in a stranger's body. But eventually, she learned to recognize him by his voice, by his eyes, and by the way he called her mom. One day, Woo-jin visits a furniture store to deliver his work. There, he meets Yi-soo, a beautiful sales manager, confident, warm, and full of life. From the moment he sees her, he's mesmerized. She's polite to everyone, but there's something about her smile. It feels like light entering his dark world. Woo-jin starts visiting the store more often, each time in a different body, just to see her, to hear her voice, to feel normal, even for a moment. But how could he ever tell her who he really is? He decides to take a chance. One morning, he wakes up as a handsome young man, maybe the best version he's ever been. He gathers courage, walks into the store, and asks her out. Yi-soo hesitates at first, but there's something sincere about him. So, she agrees. They go on a date, laugh, talk, share dreams. Woo-jin feels something he hasn't felt in years, a connection. For the first time, he doesn't feel like a monster. That night, when they part ways, he promises to call her again. But when morning comes, he wakes up in a completely different body. Now Woo-jin faces his greatest challenge. He loves Yi-soo, but how can she love him back when his face changes every day? Still, he tries. He sends her texts, meets her secretly, using his same gentle tone, the same words she remembers. One day, he gathers the courage to tell her the truth. He meets her in the body of an older man and explains everything. How he wakes up different every day. How he's still the same Woo-jin inside. Yi-soo is confused, terrified, and thinks it's a joke. But when she sees proof, pictures, memories, even his workshop, she realizes he's telling the truth. Now comes the hardest part. Can she love someone whose face she never recognizes? At first, she tries. She spends time with him no matter what body he's in. Sometimes they laugh, sometimes it's awkward. But every time, she looks for his eyes. The same eyes that tell her, it's me. Yet slowly, the weight of it all begins to crush her. She starts feeling lost, confused. Every morning, she wakes up not knowing who she'll be with. Her mind understands it's Woo-jin, but her heart can't always believe it. One night, after another emotional breakdown, she tells him she can't do it anymore. Woo-jin doesn't blame her. He understands, because even he sometimes looks in the mirror and feels like a stranger. And so, with a heavy heart, they part ways. Time passes. Woo-jin continues his lonely life, building furniture, changing faces, surviving quietly. He sees Yi-soo from afar sometimes. She seems fine, but he knows deep down she's not the same either. Every night, he still dreams of her. Every morning, he wonders if she dreams of him too. One day, he decides to make something special. A beautiful handcrafted chair designed for two people, symbolizing unity. He builds it with all his love, as if pouring his heart into the wood. He leaves it anonymously at her store. A silent message, "I still love you, even if you can't see me." A few months later, fate intervenes. Yi-soo visits his workshop, hoping to see him one last time, though she knows she might not recognize him. When she walks in, a young man greets her. It's Woo-jin again, but in yet another body. She looks at him closely and smiles, because now she doesn't need to see his face to know who he is. She says softly, "I don't care what you look like. I just missed you." Tears fill his eyes. For the first time in a long while, he feels truly seen. They embrace, and though the world might never understand their love, they do. It's not about faces anymore. It's about the soul inside. The beauty inside is not just a romance movie. It's a poetic reminder that real beauty isn't in the mirror. It's in the heart that loves without condition. We live in a world obsessed with appearances, with filters, makeup, and perfection. But this story shows that love goes beyond skin, gender, or form. Woo-jin teaches us that identity is more than what others see. It's who we choose to be every single day, no matter what we look like on the outside. And Yi-soo teaches us that true love means accepting someone completely, not for their face, but for their heart. Because when two souls truly connect, every face becomes beautiful. And that was the story of The Beauty Inside 2015, a film that makes you believe love is not about seeing, but about feeling. If you enjoyed this explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your channel name for more beautiful and emotional movie stories explained in English. Thank you for watching. And remember, real beauty always lives inside.